is America.
There is no question that there are problems in this country between police and community.
Yes, you are a donkey.
The latest on that police killing of a black man.
Now to new developments in the deadly spa shooting rampage.
And yesterday was a really bad day for him, and this is what he did.
And so we are in a state of emergency.
Okay, white supremacist violence is and always has been the #1 threat to our society.
But I'm also very proud that my wife is white.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
All right, Charlamagne, please tell me, why was I your donkey of the day?
Listen, donkey of the day for Tuesday, August 19th goes to Fox News host Dana Perino. Okay, there is something going on in the Democratic Party that I actually like, and I haven't liked a lot of things this person has done because a lot of things he's done have seemed very inauthentic. Okay, very fake. I'm talking about California Governor Gavin Newsom. Now, I have given Gavin credit for being ahead of the curve in regards to having his own platform, okay? He launched a podcast with iHeart called Politicking last summer, and his co-hosts were Marshawn Lynch and an agent by the name of Doug Hendrickson. I enjoyed it. I thought that he was able to speak politics in a very digestible way, and Marshawn kept Gavin's boots on the ground and didn't let him speak over people's heads. I thought it was very impactful. And then Gavin Newsom launched another podcast called This is Gavin Newsom, also with iHeart. And I didn't like that podcast. Okay, nope. Okay, I like the concept, all right? He said he wanted to have conversations with people that he agrees and disagrees with, which I'm all for. Okay, he had Steve Bannon on, Charlie Kirk. Those 2 episodes didn't move me, so I didn't care to revisit, all right? The reason I didn't care to revisit is because I expected more from a governor, okay, in regards to pushback on people like Charlie Kirk and Steve Bannon. It felt like he was just sucking their kneecaps and licking their boots. I didn't like it. But let me tell you something. Gavin Newsom, for the past week and some change, has been doing what I've wanted a Democrat to do for a long time. Okay, see, Michelle Obama once said, when they go low, we go high. And your Uncle Charla has never agreed with that. Okay, when they go low, either you ignore them and mind your business, stay doing the work, or when they go low, you go to hell. Okay, and Gavin Newsom over the last week and a half has been going to hell with the Trump administration. Not even really going to hell, just matching energy, and I like it. Would you like to hear what he's been doing? Let's go to MSNBC News for the report, please.
Since Donald Trump returned to office, his feud with California Governor Gavin Newsom has intensified from social media through the courts. First, it started with Trump launching federal agents, often fully masked and disguised, to lead ICE raids across communities and workplaces in California. Then it escalated when Trump sent the National Guard and Marines into LA to go after protesters. So today, Newsom, like a true internet troll, took directly to social media and started speaking Trump's language. He blasted out the following in Trumpian all caps. When Speaker Little Man Johnson is standing in the unemployment line, he can thank Donald Taco J. Trump. Trump missed a simple deadline, something he has often done with his many failed businesses. Now California will fire him with new, more beautiful maps. Highly anticipated, historic press conference with your favorite Governor Gavin Christopher Newsom. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Somebody has been reading the 48 Laws of Power, okay? Law 44, disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. And people like Dana Perino on Fox are absolutely infuriated. Would you like to hear what she had to say about Gavin's tweets? Let's listen.
The other thing for me is that for the last week, Gavin Newsom, and why am I giving him advice? You have to stop it with the Twitter thing. I don't know where his wife is. If I were his wife, I would say, "What? You are making a fool of yourself. Stop it. Do not let your staff tweet. And if you're doing it yourself, put the phone away and start over. And if you really, he's got a big job as governor of California, but if he wants an even bigger job, he has to be a little bit more serious."
Dana, have you ever told the 45th and 47th president of the United States of America to stop? Have you ever told the 45th and 47th president of the United States of America that they need to be more serious? Have you ever asked where the 45th and 47th president of the United States of America's wife, First Lady Melania Trump, is? You do realize Governor Gavin Newsom is biting Donald Trump's whole flow, word for word, bar for bar. It is a deliberate imitation of Donald Trump's nut-ass social media style. Okay, Law 44 and the 48 Laws of Power disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Okay, do you understand what the mirror effect is? It's when you are mirroring an opponent's actions or words. It can be a powerful tool for deception and manipulation. Okay, By reflecting their behavior, you can confuse them, make them overreact, and ultimately gain the upper hand. This law 44 and the 48 Laws of Power, highlights the seductive nature of mirroring, exploiting the human tendency towards narcissism and a desire to be reflected. It's brilliant. Okay, Fox News, you would be better off saying it's time for all of this type of foolishness to stop. You would be better off saying we really don't like it from President Trump and this isn't something to be imitated. But to act like it's cool when Trump do it, but it's a problem when Gavin does it? Knock it off. Okay, the hypocrisy is disgusting. I don't know this guy's name, but he was on Tracy Gallagher's show on Fox. Let's listen to him.
Gavin Newsom, meantime, posting this on X, Liz, using all capitals, of course, trying to mock Trump, use Trump style. He's been doing this for a while now. He says, quoting, Trump just fled the podium with Putin. No questions, nothing. Total low energy. The man looked like he'd just eaten 3 buckets of KFC with Vlad. Admit it, Donnie J. You're terrified because this was the worst week of your life because of me, Gavin C. Newsom. I think he's trying to be funny. I don't know what he's trying to do, but it comes across as childish. You're the governor of the biggest state in the union. What are you doing?
Honestly, I feel like he's trying so hard to be Trump, but he's coming off like Kanye West. He seems absolutely insane.
Once again, the hypocrisy is disgusting. We've been watching President Trump have his way for almost a decade now. Okay, Gavin Newsom gives you a week of your own medicine and y'all become these fragile-ass snowflakes. I love it. Okay, salute to Camille Zapata. I think that's her name. Drop on the clues bombs for Camille Zapata. That's who I heard is behind Gavin Newsom's social media. I don't know if it was your idea to incorporate the mirror effect, but bravo. The mirror effect, Law 44, is brilliant. When someone sees their own actions reflected back at them, especially by an adversary, it can be deeply unsettling and even infuriating, and this can lead to overreactions and strategic errors. I love it. Now, Gavin Newsom has explained why he's tweeting exactly like Donald Trump. Let's listen.
What's going on with those posts on X that are clearly trolling the president? What? Can you just talk about that? Is that like a strategy?
I hope it's a wake-up call to the President of the United States. I'm sort of following his example. If you've got issues with what I'm putting out, you sure as hell should have concerns about what he's putting out as president. So to the extent it's gotten some attention, I'm pleased. But I think the deeper question is, how have we allowed the normalization of his tweets through social posts over the course of the last many years to go without similar scrutiny and notice?
It's just that simple. If you are concerned about what Governor Gavin Newsom is putting out, then you should be more concerned about what the President of the United States of America is putting out and how his tweets have become so normalized. Okay, Fox News, The Five, Jesse Waters, Dana Perino, can you discuss that? Just discuss what we just heard Gavin Newsom say. Answer that question. How have we allowed the normalization of President Trump's social media posts? And how come they're not getting the same scrutiny you are currently giving Governor Gavin Newsom? Please let Chelsea Handler give Dana Perino and every other conservative talking head hypocrite the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. That is way too much Dan mayonnaise.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Donkey of the Day is sponsored by renowned personal injury attorney Michael the Bull Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey when you need a fighter on your side. If you're ever injured, go to michaelthebull.com. That's michaelthebull.com. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Hold up. Every day I wake up.
Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?